So as you guys kind of wake up from your drunken stupor on the dawn of the fourth day, the bells ringing in town and music already filling the air, you guys kind of wake up a little bit, and you already see people in the downstairs tavern that's drinking and going ham on the alcohols and food beverages early in the morning for this festival. The day is yours, essentially. You know that one of the main reasons that you had come to Medius was to go to the swamp to the northeast, because there is the key within that swamp to open up the underwater ruins that you guys were told about a long time ago at this point, probably a couple months from the lake spirit, and also the other fairy spirit.
That key led to an underwater temple on this island, on the center, right?
Correct. So I put up the pointer to the left is pointing to roughly where the key is that you need to open the temple, which I have also drawn the symbol for and marked here at this point. So you know you have to get the key to get into the temple, essentially. And you don't know what the key is or who has the key or where it might be, but you do recall talking to Balzabil, because he was the one that kind of clued you guys in on there being the last person, the last resident of this swamp is the one that has the key. So, led you guys to kind of dock here, get roped into the situation, and then knowing that you have that awaiting you. And that swamp is called Lush Bloom, by the way. So, go ahead and get the Clocktown Festival map for you guys. Because the festival is in full swing today, because today is actually the true day of the festival. The other 3 days were the prep for it. So everyone is having a merry celebration today, especially after surviving the encounter with the moon coming down in the Avatar shadow. So, as you guys wake up in the Patient Patron, the day is yours.
I'm gonna go look for a t-shirt that says, "I survived moon crashing."
Probably find like an artisan that's like crafting them out of like paints and graffiti. And he could make one to you for like a silver piece if you wanted.
I could just shift my my armor to look like one of those t-shirts. But you didn't see the vendor outside?
Yes. Can you make it like this? Oh yeah.
Dude, I want that.
Also, the one thing I did forget for you there, Fulwin, you had a couple new people join your crew on the boat. All 4 of the adventurers, since they all survived, and Exergo.
Okay. Did we ever figure out where the scar came from? If that was like something related to the...
So long ago, he had kind of recounted a story about how he was a part of another crew. A crew actually helmed by Captain Beckham. And he ended up getting into an encounter with a Leviathan-like creature that was commanded by a ghost-like ship, which you guys would know is Captain Bellaflux. So this Leviathan-like creature ended up killing pretty much everybody on the boat that he assumed, including himself. He ended up waking up a couple days later, washed ashore here in Medius, and had been since kind of like, had his surrogate father was Dockmaster Tug, kind of like took him in and helped him recover after the fact. So he assumed that in his inaction on that day led to everyone's deaths, and he just had that almost fatal scar left from that.
Okay.
Which now burns with fire whenever he goes into his true mode.
Yeah. So did that one adventurer finally meet his mom?
Yes, he did. Hebi Yokai has met Thalia, his mother.
Yeah.
So they have been reunited and are part of the crew until they eventually depart, if they were, or if you wanted them to. So.
Fair.
But as you guys come down here to the beginning part of the festival, witnessing the dancing, singing, music filling the air, people drinking and eating and buying things, you hear a couple people start chanting Matthew, Matthew, Matthew. And you'll hear a couple of people starting to get rowdier. The Sword Saint's here! The Sword Saint! Whoa! And you start to see like a small crowd starting to join near the northwest side of town. As you see a man come walking into town, getting surrounded by a couple of these people that is dressed in like a blue traveler's gear, but he has this elegant white cloak on, some high boots, and some scruffy brown hair. And on his back is the most elegant greatsword you've ever seen that is tucked away into a sheath. And I'll show you what he looks like. He walks in, he's giving everybody a wave, and he's like, "Is everybody okay? I'm sorry that I'm late. I tried to come as fast as I can, but I couldn't make it in time." And he's kind of like just trying to attend to and check on everybody.
So is he like local folk hero then, or?
Make a history check, and all of you can do this as well. Oh, Brett's here today? Oh, no, Vinny has this character. Oh, you're getting errors too? Is it in the console?
Matthew the Sword Saint.
Matthew the Sword Saint. You guys can go ahead and roll a history check. They did not see the numbers.
Okay, so just roll again.
Yeah.
Alright.
I remember rolling dog shit, but I guess we'll give it another go.
Hey, you got advantage.
I don't remember what I rolled last time.
Me neither.
Okay, I think I rolled like a 4, so I got a 7 now, so that's alright. I still sucked.
So, this is the interesting thing. So, Mako, you recall on Beer Can, or Ale Melga Island, when you were there, for the Spring Breakers, there was a couple people talking about the Sword Saint, and about how they are essentially solving some of the problems here on Medius. It was very minor at the time, but that is about the extent. So, you know they're kind of like a local hero, but their tale is starting to spread further than Medius.
Then I'll turn to the group and say, "Oh, I've heard of this guy. He, some of the other adventures we were in, one of the bars, we overheard him, and yeah, he's kind of like a local known kind of fellow here."
You'll see, as everyone's like cheering and hurrahing that he's here, he kind of walks up to this girl with 2 ponytails, pink hair, white body tight dress, and a flowing purple cape. He kind of walks over and gives her a hug, and they kind of have like their little moment together. And I'll show you what she looks like.
Oh.
So you kind of see them, and then he kind of is scanning around, looking through the crowd, and he'll see you guys. And he'll kind of walk over and he goes, "Now I know that there was something going on, and I see that it is no longer going on. And if I had to guess, you couple unfamiliar faces definitely had something to do with it, right?"
You could say that.
Yeah.
He says, "You don't gotta play coy. I think it's very grateful for you and the town and the people here for what you guys have done. So I want to say thank you because I wasn't able to be here in time to help."
Patrick, is this one going to turn out to be a twisted angel too?
No.
I guess you'll find out when you do. He reaches out his hand. The name's Matthew. The Sword Saint.
Matthew. I've heard tale.
Well,
I'll shake his hand.
He'll kind of get a little
Yeah, sure.
embarrassed about it as he shakes your hand. He's like, "I'm just kind of doing what I have to keep people safe around here."
Can I ask you a question? Are you from here?
Yeah, I actually was trained by my mentor, who has since passed and grew up here on the island. Yeah.
Who was your mentor?
Her name was Talia.
Talia.
She was very skilled with the sword, and she lived here not too far from the town. Preferred living in the hills.
Have we met Talia?
You have not.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Where did you say your mentor was?
Oh, she has since passed.
I'm sorry to hear.
Yeah, it's all right. She's still with me in spirit. As he kind of like gestures and towards the sword on his back, essentially.
It's like a fine weapon you have there.
This is the sword that only the Sword Saint can wield.
So you're saying that the next Sword Saint would get that specific weapon?
Yeah.
Wait, so is Sword Saint like a title, or like a job that's passed down or something?
Like
Like
an
that?
insight check. You'd probably assume that it's more than just a job. It's almost like a title that comes with a heavier weight to it. Like, and it's an actual special attribute that has been assigned. Like, not anyone could declare themselves the Sword Saint, even if they had the sword. He'll look at you guys. Are you all planning on hanging around here for a while? Or are you going out and adventuring, seeing something out there?
We're gonna head out here soon. I think our business is done here.
I understand. I'm going to be
Do I
hanging
get
around
the
for a
feeling
little
that his blade is like really special?
bit. Make an Arcana check. We'll say the runes in the elegance in this like whitish gold trimmed sword that you can see that is tucked into the actual the scabbard or the sheath. It is so elegant and rich with magic beyond comprehension. And I think as you look at some of these runes on the sword itself, on the sheath, they look to be in a arcanic-based arcanum that doesn't look standard. It doesn't look traditional. But you would have seen remnants of this before. It does appear to be a precanum, a preceptum based magic. So very old magic. As you guys tell him that you're kind of getting ready to set out too, he'll tell you, I'm going to be hanging around here for a little bit. But if you guys do go out there, do be careful. There is a tale of a Goliath-based man that is hunting down and fighting and killing adventurers. So I haven't been able to run into him myself, but legend tells he has 4 arms and blue skin. Stands tall like a man, wielding boomerang-like swords.
Lovely.
And where is this again?
He's roaming the island. He hasn't seen him yet, or run into him, but...
Fun.
Thanks for the warning, Matthew.
Not a problem. Hate to see anything
Yes,
happen
thank
to
you.
some of my new friends. Of course. He gives you a little bow.
I think I don't have anything else to do here, so
Well, I had something. What was it, to the north of the larger island in the middle of this island, I guess, because it's not.
It is this island, yep.
Yeah. There was something about the. Is this a lake? Because it looks like it goes out into the ocean.
So it is like a bay, right?
Okay.
So it has the channels that come into the middle part that fills this island. But it would technically be classified as a bay, I think.
Okay.
You would know
But yeah.
that location is in the bay on the west side. So
Was it not in the middle of the bay? I thought it was, but it's been a while since we've talked about it.
So on the map here, I'll throw a square circle down. It is right there where I can't put it on the actual black icon. But
Okay.
that's where that is. And the key, because you were told by Balzabil that the key is where the arrow is. So you have to get the key from someone here to access it.
Okay.
But you guys also have the ability to breathe underwater, too. So you won't have to worry about swimming down into the sunken ruin. Which also, it's fun to note, Arendor, you would also have the same gift to be able to breathe underwater.
Oh.
Yep.
Nice.
So there are some localized deities in the world that can grant small gifts for helping them out. And that was one of the ones. So, Matthew will say, well, I'm going to enjoy my time now that I'm back with Sarah, and I hope to see you all around.
Likewise.
Safe travels out there.
It's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you. And Sarah will kind of wave at you from the sides.
Do we meet Sarah on our Clocktown days?
No, I don't think you would have seen her probably out here. I don't think she would have been celebrating the festivities. She'd probably be waiting for him to come back. And
Just
either
living
living in the wealthier quarters or the more common quarters on the west.
Okay.
But she does look priestly in some nature. Might have minor healing powers.
All right.
So, would you guys like to set out on your travel?
Should head.
Guess we might as well. I would be
To the
off to the west.
So it'll
And
take
then
2
north.
full days to get to that spot in the Lush Bloom. So, but it's fairly safe travel, presumably that you don't run into the one individual that you have been told about.
Yeah. Let's avoid said individual. The last thing we need is another chainsaw man.
I want you guys to, before heading out to the Lush Bloom, I want you to make a history check.
And then while we're doing this, does any of us have any message capabilities?
One of you has a sending stone, which I believe it was Vader.
God, I am just rolling like shit today.
Get it out of the way now. Yeah, the sending stone has 1 use per day.
Oh yeah. I almost forgot about this
dice
before
color.
we. Did Nove tell us how long would it take for him to finish making that thing? With the
It'll
body?
probably-
No.
He'll tell you because he's still here, and you'd probably assume it takes about a week.
Okay.
So by the time you guys come back to your boat, it should be ready.
Okay.
Yes, now let me get back to my work. So with that history check too, Mako, you've heard tale about the Lush Bloom. It can be dangerous because there is it's a disease that is pretty prominent through the jungle, carried by insects and mosquitoes. That is a kind of like infection almost. And that infection is called Wither Blight.
Little light. I will share that information with the party.
So if you guys have lesser restoration potions or the access to those spells, you'll be able to cure such an infection, but it is something that you could possibly deal with depending on how you guys attempt to survive and navigate the jungle items. I think you'd be able to check at the apothecary. Potion of lesser restoration. Oh, they don't actually have such an item. We'll say he has a couple scrolls. There you go. So if you wanted to buy some scrolls from the Hourglass Apothecary, he will have some just for treks into the jungle. You guys doing anything in particular on the way there, or just trying to keep your tracks walking, marching order, anything?
I mean, I'd prefer not to be in the front, but
I think Mako would probably prefer to be in the front.
Dan is
I'll
right up
be
front, too.
behind Mako.
And then Dan and Arendor in the middle.
Yes. Okay with that.
Sounds good. As you guys travel, I want you all to make survival checks.
these I'm normally good at.
Okay.
That's embarrassing.
That's yikes. 1,
And it's
2,
the people in front.
6. Okay. The first day is a very peaceful walk. You're kind of walking through trails that have been laid into the sand that kind of is built up on beach on either side of you. And these trails run about half a day's worth of walking. It's about 15 miles thick from coast to coast, and it is just pure sand. And you have that trail that leads you up here into the forest. And as you guys are kind of walking, you don't really notice anything. There's no monsters, no travelers heading in this direction or coming from that direction. And it's a fairly peaceful walk, although you kind of have to like stay covered a little bit to fight off some of the sun. But it is peaceful before you guys end up setting camp up for the evening to get some rest. So let me go ahead and get long rest and also throw full in on this list. Which also, for your knowledge too, William, you are level 7.
Then I will need a second.
Yeah, no rush. So, anything for watches, by the way? Watch orders?
I'll go first.
Second,
I can go second.
third. Dan or Mira, probably. Or Dan then
Take
Mira.
last watch.
Okay. So I want everybody to roll, that is taking a watch, to roll a D100. And is anybody doing anything in particular during their watch? Or before rest?
Me too.
And what I got for my spells.
I'm at the roll that for Mako.
Vinny, I know you don't want to level up Dan for Brett, but we'll give you at least the HP for the level up. So you'll have 5 extra 10 hit points. So you're maxed at 33, essentially.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, Vinny, one more for your watch as well. D100. 55882592.
That's
And I
funny.
got a 39. So your watch is actually the most peaceful rest you've ever had. Just kind of like a bungalow style out on the beach. just resting, watching the stars in the evening. It's quiet. You could probably hear the waves in the distance crashing on the shore. And you just look up and you can see, with no lights around, the stars are beautiful, just twinkling in the sky. Some of them glowing a faint greenish blue as the symbol of Stellus in the sky. And then eventually you wake up in the morning and prepare to set off for your travel. 6. Let me go ahead and get a little bit different music too. No more festival music.
6 means I don't get any extra hit points, right? Because it's
correct. Out of a 10.
Yeah.
That's technically the average.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Yes.
Oh, and I need to add my new maneuvers.
Maneuvers. So as you guys begin to walk on the second day of travel, you get about halfway there and you can see the swamp in the horizon. And you all immediately get the sense that you are being watched and or followed. So I want everybody to make a perception check.
Dirty damn.
Don't worry, I'll get the good rolls later.
Oh, I'm Dirty Dan.
I'm Dirty Dan. What Dirty
Dirty
Dan?
Dan.
So actually, Arendor and Dan are the only two that see this creature. So as you guys are kind of getting into the forested area and there's more trees on either side of you, a little bit of coverage to hide behind. Dan and Arendor both see what looks to be a small black lizard-like creature that is kind of watching from a distance, and he's following you guys. He's tiptoeing, hiding behind the tree. And then as you guys kind of turn and see him, both Arendor and Dan, you'll hear him go, "Oh!" And he'll dive into the ground and he'll cover his head.
Dan, do you see something?
I see it.
Do you approach?
Will Dan get the feeling that they're just following just out of curiosity, or are they more of like a tracker type of predator kind of creature?
Dan and Arendor can make insight checks, and I will drop the picture of what they saw to them.
Go either way. It's a lizard folk.
You probably think that this creature probably wants something from you guys, or is going to try to steal from you, or is going to try to, like, hustle you, or swindle you, or something like that.
He's kobold.
So yes, Dan and Arendor would recognize it as a kobold.
I think Dan would probably call out to it, but like not in a aggressive manner. Just like, hey, I see you. Come on out.
Ah! I'm not here. You can see me.
Right. Yeah. As he's like trying to hide, like Shaq trying to hide behind like that thin tree.
He's like doing tuck and cover, like behind a tree.
And Dan will say that you can totally see him.
As you all get pointed out, Arendor, you probably see he's also shaking a little bit. He's like, "Ah!" And you guys all kind of are made aware of his presence.
It's only 2 people that see it, right? Everyone else still doesn't realize.
Well, now you guys would, if you kind of make them aware.
Oh, okay.
It kind of blows the ruse. But you all, at this point, will be able to see the little kobold.
Cute little fella.
I like him.
Hey, friend. How long have you been sailing this for?
Ah! What year is it?
What year?
He's kind of like laying on the ground, covering his head still.
What year do you think it is?
He kind of stands up and he peeks up at you. He's like, huh. And then he looks away. It's today.
How far up is he?
He'd probably be about 30 feet from you guys. He'd be pretty close.
I'll search my bag, try to see if I can find some food for him. Maybe like give him a ration.
You hold it out or throw it at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pull it out and kind of toss it on the ground.
He'll start sniffing, and he'll like
No,
quickly
no, if you
dash
feed-
over
If you feed him, he'll never leave.
it.
Oh, wait, it's already on the ground.
He grabs it and he's just like, poisoned. What's this?
Food.
You heard Specs?
Like snakes?
Specs. You heard Specs? His
Specs.
name is Specs.
Oh, that's your name.
Specs. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, specs. Yeah, we like specs.
You like Specs? He starts just mowing down on the food really quick. Like,
Do you know this area?
Specs, no area. Specs work for boss.
Boss? Who's your boss?
The boss Dargothot. Dargothot.
Dargothot. That's a big word for specs.
Here's word. He looks over. You guys have gold? And he holds out his hands. Dargothot like gold.
I only give the homeless food, not money.
If Specs no get gold, Specs get eaten by Dargothot.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Dargothot eat rest of kobolds. Specs last one.
I will pull out 1 gold coin.
Do I believe Specs?
Make an insight check.
I'll pull out one gold coin and I'll just kind of hang it up in the air.
His eyes train on it, and he looks like super anxious as Mira, you kind of believe that he might be the last one. Without knowing who Dargothot is. But it is possible.
Is your boss nice?
He kind of looks around, checks behind him, looks into the trees. No! Specs no leave. Specs get eaten. He'll find.
What does your boss look like?
He kind of points at his scales, like black. Black? Big!
Okay. Smart? Is he smart?
He kind of like blank stares. He's not quite sure like how to correlate intelligence.
Mm.
No. He got
So-
lots of gold.
Seeing if he can be reasoned with. Where is your boss?
Cave right over here.
Okay.
Lots of gold. And he'll point at Arendor too. He'll say, pretty musical instruments too.
Interesting. You hear that, Ender? I think we got us a lead for his side quest.
Specs show you, boss.
Do you think us showing up uninvited would anger him?
He kind of like scratches his chin. He's like, maybe. But you kill boss, and then we both win.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Now, yes, so he's taking your money. He's hoarding all these things. He doesn't sound like a very particularly good guy.
He kind of looks. No. The reason boss called Dargotat the Devourer.
Yeah, he's definitely evil.
Evil.
Okay, I'm just trying to justify our upcoming actions here.
Justify our murder. Preemptive, premeditated murder.
Yeah. Okay, Specs. I'll kind of toss a coin to him.
Oh, he catches it. He looks at it. He bites it a little bit, make sure it's a real coin.
That's yours.
Oh,
One good.
thank you. You new boss?
Okay, yeah, come work for us.
You pay?
We will pay in experience.
And meat?
We got meat, yeah.
I like new bosses already. He looks at the rest of you like, Specs do their best. You have to kill boss though.
Well, actually, maybe I shouldn't just make the decision. I'll turn around. Be like, well, do we want Specs
I'm okay
joining
with
us?
this.
Okay.
Any objections to Specs?
I certainly would love to look into more of this Dargoval guy.
Maybe he could be our powder monkey on the ship.
Could be our entertainment.
He can be assistant bard.
Yeah.
He's like, Specs play instrument too.
What kind?
Boom, 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 boom. The one where you hit things.
Oh. That needs to be Bachman.
No. You guys would know it's a drum, but he doesn't know what that is. So he would say, you want me to show to, eh? Is that a yes? You guys want to head to his lair?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Arendor, Folwyn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We go ahead and throw you guys on the map then. As you guys make your way a little bit further into the jungle, you eventually see a small rocky hill that is kind of cresting up near some of the trees, and there is a burrow dug out on the side of that rocky hill that kind of drops down about 30 feet underground to a den. And you would definitely see bones of small lizard-like creatures, some humans, a couple other creatures that are non-identifiable at this point, kind of scattered outside of the tunnels. And then as soon as you kind of peer into the den...
Oh, shit. Uh-oh. As we're walking there, I'm going to be like, hey, Specs, you said you're Your boss is a big kind of lizard like you. Are they a dragon?
Dragon, yes!
Oh shit!
Ah. I sense a problem.
Uh-oh, boys.
No.
Well, it depends on how big the dragon is and how old it is.
Maybe we could try to sneak up on it and kind of gauge its size. If we think we can take it on, then maybe we'll see how this goes.
Dragon, yes!
Specs, here. I'm gonna kind of get level with him and be like, Specs, as your new boss, you should, tell us these things beforehand.
Yes. My boss.
Yes. Okay. Next time, point out the big bad dragons. Okay. Cool.
So, are you guys? You can kind of gauge the size. The hole is about 30 feet wide, and it is carved, dipping down about 30 feet deep into the earth.
Okay.
As you guys can kind of slide down into the den.
Smaller size.
30 feet in radius, or in diameter, but this is what the den looks like. As you kind of slide in, gold is littered everywhere in the back of the room. And immediately noticeable, sleeping on the gold pile, is a black dragon.
Yep.
That is roughly 10 by 10.
Okay. Smaller size. I think we could take it.
So as you guys down here, Specs looks like he's about to shout out to Dargotot, be like, kind of like that. And you guys see him getting ready to spew out to call out to the sleeping dragon in the back of the room.
Specs, better play, back.
Hey, hang on, wait.
Throw him on
Shh.
there. Huh. You see this massive dragon in the back. I want you guys to all make let's do sleight of hand checks.
Okay.
Try to stealthily or quickly cover him out his sounds.
Yeah, no, I'm just rolling like shit today.
Hey, that's not bad though. You quickly cover up his snout. And he's like, as he kind of looks around, you see the dragon. He kind of lays back with his belly exposed into the air, and he's kind of rolling in his gold, like, and he is a fat dragon. Like, this dragon is well fed. Most of them are kind of slender and athletic build. This one's chunky. He eats. Hence why he's called the Devourer. So, what do you guys do? You see the sleeping dragon.
It's like a Thember Chod. So he doesn't notice us. We're trying to sneak in, and we got Specs selling us out. I'm going to try to. I'm actually gonna look at the party and kind of see if we want to take this thing on. And I
How
think
far away are we from it?
From Bolwyn to the dragon is 110 feet.
and then I think I want to say everybody is kind of in agreement that we are probably gonna fight this thing. So I want to try to sneak forward a little bit and kind of gauge or kind of close the distance just a little bit.
Oh, I
So
thought we were fine to not fight it.
Is everybody
Oh.
yay or nay into fighting the dragon?
I mean, yay, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
3 in favor.
If nothing else, this dragon, I'm sure, is a problem to somebody.
I think you probably assume that at this point, he is probably going to eat Specs if he's not dealt with.
That and the fact that if in order for a dragon to be noticeably fat, he must be eating a lot.
Yeah. Yay. And once everybody's agreed upon, I will try to sneak closer.
Before I do that, I'm gonna do this. And charge up some power, and I guess I'll do it to, especially to the front runners, Mako, myself, and choose between either Fulwin or Arendor.
Oh, I have the boots of Elvenkind, which give me no sound when I make, and I have advantage on stealth checks.
Yeah, that's good. Especially with the change everywhere.
I guess for skill checks, I think I'll do I guess Arendor. I'm gonna cast Aid on the 3 of us.
He's giving you AIDS.
No. Not AIDS.
Not the AIDS. We'll say for this, will be an initiative essentially for this part, so you guys can move your speed and stuff, and you can take your actions and reactions. But there is a temp that everything that you do gives a chance to wake him, because some of these actions are not silent, such as casting spells.
Okay.
So Mira, since you are casting Aid, I would like you to make a. Go ahead and make a stealth check. And I will allow you to use your charisma modifier for the spell, for the stealth check, because you're trying to quietly cast the spell.
Am I allowed to use guidance on myself?
No, you wouldn't know this is happening yet. And then that would be casting another spell, so then you'd have to do it for that one.
So, what kind of roll again?
Make a stealth check, but you can use your charisma instead of your dex.
Okay. +3.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad. Alright, Vidya, I'll allow you to move to wherever you wanted, and everyone will get 1 round, essentially, at this point, to move, get into position, or prep. But you do see that he starts to wake up. As you guys are beginning your first free round of actions, essentially. First free round of movement and casting a spell. Or what. So, Mira, you can also move, if you would like.
I'd like to cast a free spell.
Which spell would you like to cast, Arendor?
Well, I have a very, very good one called Bardic Inspiration.
You just strum your musical instrument.
Yes, I'd like
But
to.
if he wasn't awake before,
Wait, hold on.
That's
hold
perfect.
on,
It's
hold on.
perfect.
I might want to hold back now.
It's perfect. He's already. You see, as he's already starting to wake up from Mira, like casting Aid. You're just like, oh fuck it. You just send the Bardic Inspiration to somebody.
A silent Bardic Inspiration.
I will. Well, it's waking up anyways. All right, sure.
Yeah.
At this point, let me toss this on.
we're all just quietly standing there hoping to hoping to sneak by, and all of a sudden Mira starts praying and like, the fuck?
And then you start doing the loot. Alright, I'll toss it on Mira for 3 rounds. Wait, how do I do that?
Oh, thank you.
You can use the combat tracker, or you can do it on the sheet.
That was slightly delayed. And then I like to move.
We go ahead and get some battle music
20,
then.
30. Boom.
You see Specs as you guys are all starting to wake up Dargototh with your movements and playing musical instruments and praying loudly. And Specs just runs over and starts beating on the drum.
Over.
Specs will have to! So, Fulwin, is there anything you wanted to do? Prepare or move or...
How tall is the ledge I'm on?
This is about like a 5-foot drop, but if you wanted to climb back out of the hole, it's 30 feet.
Wait, so it's a 5-foot drop to get
To the ground,
down
where
to the
everyone
ground
else is.
level?
Yep.
Okay, so it's not like this is a high ledge.
Yep. It's kind of like just a
Um,
built-up of some of the crumbled rocks for burrowing into here.
Okay, so he's waking up,
Mm-hmm.
and I get basically a full turn, is what you're saying?
Action, movement, bonus action. One of the ones that you wanted.
Wait, are you saying I get action and bonus action?
One of the two, and then you can move.
Okay. In that case, I will move. Where am I? 5, 10, 15, 20. And I will, because now I'm at 90 feet, cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Is Dan attempting to do anything during this sequence too, Vinny?
Actually, yeah, I think he probably spread out too. So 5, 10, 15, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm looking at his spells real quick. I don't see anything that he might. I just realized Dan has sending. Wow.
He took sending at third level.
At the moment,
He called Vespera.
no, I think that's it.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and roll initiative. As he is waking up, and he will say, Intruders!
This guy.
Oh, so wait, did he speak in Draconic?
Well,
In common.
Oh, common, okay.
Intruders!
different color. Let's see, what color should
Wow,
I
I'm
change?
massively in the bucket today.
It's okay, he
Wow.
got a 5. He's at the bottom.
Wow. I like how all of us roll low.
5, 6, 7, 8, 19 for Erendor.
Mira, you tied my initiative roll, or my initiative, and I have a +4.
So, Erendor, you are first. As the dragon begins to wake up, you see his wings sprawl out, and he looks like he's getting ready to take off flying towards you guys.
So, can you polymorph a dragon?
You can
Or is
attempt
it
to.
all- Wait, what'd you say?
You can attempt to. He
You're
gets his,
allowed
he
to
gets
try anything.
Yeah, he gets the save because there is a wisdom save involved with the spell. So if he succeeds, he does not get polymorphed.
I didn't expect to go first. I'll read polymorph later.
And he turns into that creature until either he takes the damage and turns back into the dragon and then takes the overflow damage, or if you drop concentration, he'll turn back.
You know what? I want to try polymorph. That'd be-
Pretty funny.
It doesn't say
60 feet.
anything.
So you gotta be within
Yeah,
60 feet.
range.
Oh, am I even? Yeah, never mind.
You're 85. You can move closer.
Oh, that's true. 10, 20, 25.
That is in range. He looks at you.
All right. I'd like to attempt to cast polymorph. Do not know
Okay.
what to do with this ability.
So you'll drop the save on him.
Use. No. Not work.
Drop the blue saving throw on his character.
Oh. Please fail it.
Nat 20.
No. That's
would
the
you-
only time.
Oh,
What would you have attempted to try to turn him into?
Well, it could have been cruel, made him worse, but
Because you could have turned him into anything up to like CR7.
would
So
he-
character, so it's your challenge rating 7. So that's a pretty strong monster. But you could turn him into like any animal that would be below that for sure. Like if you want, you could turn him into a cat.
Yeah.
But so you attempt to turn him into a cat, and you see for a moment he turns into like a really fat black cat, and then he just explodes back into his dragon form.
Dang it. Can't believe I got that 20 on that. Alright, well, I'm gonna throw Bardic Inspiration on Mako.
And that does use the 4th level slot, by the way.
Yes.
Good attempt, good attempt.
Tried.
Alrighty.
Alright, that's my turn then.
Mako.
Alright, so I'm going to basically teleport to him. So
Flash step.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I'm going to use Step of the Wind. That's a key point. So it's a bonus action to dash, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I still have an action.
Yep.
So I'll take the attack action. I will use my Serpent Staff. Target.
Okay.
Super's Venom.
Misses. As you get closer to, you can feel the air coming from his mouth, and it kind of burns your skin a little bit. Kind of tingles. It's very acrid. 18 hits. 18 just hits.
Wow. Okay. That's my movement, bonus action, and action. That'll be my turn.
He'll go, dinner in the show. As he is glaring you down, Mako. Dan.
I think Dan will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, wait, 30. Sorry. I was about to do monk speed on him. I think. Let's see. 150 feet. Let's see how far he is. 60 feet. Awesome. I will do a. 20-foot. Yep. Fireball.
Balto.
Boop. Fireball. Heck yeah.
He fails.
4. Boop.
That's quite a bit of damage. He kind of shakes it off.
That will be Dan's turn.
Alrighty, Flowin.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm just going to attack him. So yeah. We're just gonna do this. Okay. And then I'm going to turn this into a grasping shot, which means takes an extra 2d6 poison, which I assume he's immune to,
Yes, you'll find
and then 2d6 slashing damage first time it moves each turn without teleporting.
unless he can rip the brambles off as an action. Which they will never do. Unless they have, like, 4 actions.
Okay. And then I'm also going to... I could do a goading attack. Yeah, sure. I'll goading attack. So then that adds
this to me. And then makes a wisdom roll. Fails, which means wait, did I click the right one? Yes, coding attack. I think my buttons are messed up. The target has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than me until the end of my next turn.
Gotcha.
And then here's the damage on that. And then this is the poison damage.
Which he does take poison damage.
Oh, he does. Oh, is it acid is black?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. So that was my first attack. And I'll take my second attack.
He shimmers. Yeah. Misses. He screams
Okay.
out in pain.
And yeah, okay. That's my turn.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything for my bonus action, so
Hurrah. Mira.
Yeah, I think it's time to. Or I think I'm going to. Since I can't reach him yet, I'm gonna basically power myself up. As I move, I'm gonna cast a magic weapon as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use as an action my channel divinity and do sacred weapon.
Okay. He just
Stack
double
him up.
boosted.
Yeah, I think for now I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. It's gonna be his turn. Trying to think of the best way to do this here. Mako, you're gonna get an opportunity attack. And he's gonna take the damage from moving. Because he is gonna fly right before Arendor. And he is going to make a breath attack. So he does take the
Damn it.
2d6 from you
Okay.
there, Fulwin. Okay. Some 4 damage to him. And he will make a breath attack. As he breathes, he sucks in. You can see he flies super fast for how heavy he is. Like, he takes off like a rocket. Mako just misses him. And he lands on the ground before you guys. Looks up at you, and he's channeling this greenish energy. As he breathes out, and you feel just acid.
Oh, net 20.
Oh, that's on him. He rolled on himself.
Okay.
So, that is a
this is my
success.
third dice color.
This is a success for Arendor and a failure for Fulwin. So Fulwin takes the full amount, and Arendor takes half.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Oh, shit.
That will be his breath attack, and then he is going to... He'll make one bite attack. So the bite attack is going to be at Arendor.
And he has
Actually-
disadvantage.
He'll do that at at Mako before flying away. So Mako wouldn't make sense. He's like, I'm gonna eat you. 13 misses. So he swipes at you. You miss him. He misses you, and he comes over here and breathes out. And that will be his turn. Arendor.
Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. I will human. Is there a weight limit on Thunderwave, or is it just pushes back regardless?
I think it just pushes back. I don't know if it has a size class associated with it.
So this one is humanoid. This one's
They're
humanoid.
normally size requirements.
Okay. I'm going to upcast my.
Yeah, it says the creature,
Okay.
so it'll work.
What's up?
Yeah, it says it'll work. It's just as creature.
Okay. This is not
Before I
really
forget,
weird.
I need to make a Constitution save for
Acid.
for
For DC's 15. You're good.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna upcast Cloud of Daggers. But it doesn't apply until their turn.
Correct. The start of his turn. He'll just take the damage, which will be 64 if you're upcasting it.
Why can I not use it? I can't roll any of it right now, so.
Yeah, you could just.
Oh wait, that's the wrong skill. Nope, I clicked the wrong one. So Cloud of Daggers level 2, so I'll upcast it to 3. And I like to apply that to the dragon. For some reason I cannot apply it.
The concentration goes on yourself.
Oh,
You see the Cloud of Daggers C? The C in parentheses means concentration. So that means you're focusing on keeping that spell there.
yes. Okay, so I just leave that there then.
Yep.
And then I like to use another bardic inspiration on Fullen.
Okay.
Basically buffing the whole team at this point. Alright, I think that'll be it for my turn then.
You don't want to move? You good?
Well, we'll take a reactionary stab at me anyways.
You see those giant teeth.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to be bit by that.
Alright.
I mean, could I theoretically move to the back?
You can, yes. As long as you don't leave his range, you can move around him. Yep.
10, 15, 20, 25. Someone's gonna get exploded. It better be me and not my teammates. Alright, I think I'm good.
He just rips ass on you and it burns.
Yeah, I'd rather him rip ass on me than everyone.
Wait, what the heck? Oh yeah, Mako.
Okay. I am going to use all of my movements. 5, 10, 15, 25, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. Hit him with a serpent staff. Oop. Alright, I'm going to use the poison damage on this one. And then second step attack. 19. Nice. 4.
Yeah, that hits.
Non-poison damage. And then flurry blows. Sorry, I want to use this key point actually to use Psychic Strike.
Stunning strike. Okay.
Uh,
This could be it. This could be it. He could just die here. Oh, he succeeds. Woohoo!
Damn
it.
okay.
Bardic.
Key point. Flurry blows.
Order, 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 order.
That hits.
Yes.
Second.
When does your monk dice go up to an 8?
Is it?
It will eventually. Because it was 4, now it's 6. He is bloody after the flurry of blows, the aura.
Okay. That's all my stuff. I will stay put. That'll be my turn.
As you're beating the shit out of the dragon, you'll hear from Specs. He'll go, "No, boss! No, don't die!" And he's like, "Get him, guys!"
No.
He just like keeps banging on the drum. But he's trying to play both sides in case whoever wins.
I'm gonna
That little
give him,
shit.
I'm gonna give him a little evil eye.
It's nothing against you guys. He just doesn't want to get eaten if you guys die. So that would be your turn there, Mako.
Yeah.
Dance surge. You get a D8 at a level 11.
Ooh, okay, cool. Dan, I think, is probably too close for comfort, so he's gonna probably step back.
Ooh.
Let's do.
You sure you want to do that? He was within 10.
Would Dan know that he's within opportunity range?
He looks long enough he could reach.
If he's aware, he probably wouldn't then.
Okay.
In that case, he's. Let's see. Just close out of it. Shatter is 10-foot radius. Let me just make sure. Okay, sweet. He's gonna cast Shatter.
He's like, oh.
Oh, sorry. First one.
He succeeds either way.
Okay. Take half damage. Let's see. He still takes half damage. Okay. So
Still pretty decent. Pretty decent.
spell slot. Really have much else for bonus stuff. Okay. Yeah, I think he'll stay put and that'll be his turn.
Okay. Bolwyn.
I'm still alive. I shall fight.
I shall fight.
Well, I guess as bonus action, I will second wind. Cool. And then I will move a little bit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Fire my bow.
13 misses.
You've got to be like, you guys are seeing this too, right?
It's my new DM module. It's
Second shot.
It was the trick. The
That
extension
hits.
was the nerf my dice rolls.
the extension
Um,
nerfs your dice rolls. It minuses 10 to all your rolls.
I will. I'll use another superiority die I'll try a trip attack,
Okay.
which I assume he's gonna make, but
He fails.
oh, so is he large or?
He is. Yes, he's large.
Oh, okay, good, because that only works up to large. So this adds the damage to me, and he is now prone, I believe.
He's like, oh, my feet. Got to shoot out one of his legs as he's going to stamp down, and he falls to the ground.
Yeah. So then I will fire. Here's the damage. I don't have the Hunter's Mark damage, so I guess I'll add that on here. And it didn't roll the damage for the trip attack.
No, I didn't. Oh, you put the cat. You did the cast. You didn't do the effect. I don't think.
Okay,
Oh no, it did say effect to you, but it didn't expend it.
interesting.
That's weird.
Yeah, you should have to set it to expend on next roll. That's what I do for those.
Okay, so yeah, that's the damage.
Took that,
How's
we
he
get
looking?
Prone. He is pretty hurt. He's bloody for sure. He's not on death's door by any means.
I will action surge.
Okay. He might be
And-
not for long. Not for...
I'll fire again.
He is prone, so it'll be a disadvantage. The first one.
Oh,
was
it's disadvantage. Okay. So that one was disadvantage, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Second one.
13 misses.
Okay. I kind of fucked myself on that one.
He's like, it was a tactical prone.
Yeah. I figure it was also just it makes it harder for him to try to close the distance. And also, like, well, I guess his turn is coming up, like, 2 turns from now. But that's my turn.
Okay, Mira's about to come explode him with all the buffs that the world could have.
Very useful action surge.
Hey, you showed him what could have happened.
Go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's on the ground. He's prone.
Yeah, he's about to get exploded. I think you have like plus 30 to every attack you have right now.
Yeah.
And you have a Bardic Inspiration, which we found out last time. You can actually add it to the damage that you do.
Yep. And so because he's prone, I get these at advantage, right?
Yep. You're about to hit 1 nat 20, and it's about to be all ogre for this guy.
It's does it automatically do it advantage, or do I have to click it?
Should I have the effect on him? So
All right. I guess I'll try it. Okay, I did it.
sometimes it's smart. That hits. Would you like to smite in addition?
Sure, I'll smite, yeah.
First level smite.
And I think I'll also use my bloodstained cap here.
Okay, okay.
I do.
Hell yeah.
Gone.
Sound.
I heard
Oh,
the thunder effect on myself.
I did add some new things to the soundboard.
It did.
I think everything else should come automatically. Oh, yeah, I also add
That's
the.
so good.
I guess I'll add the D4 here. And yeah, I'll add the bardic inspiration roll here. It's a D8.
Yep. So you have like 14 d8 on this attack roll. So 20x or 7 more.
All right, now the second attack.
Did your holy weapon and the other one take it? Your magic weapon take effect too?
So one of them doesn't add a damage. Let's see. I guess okay. A magic weapon is +1,
Okay.
and the
Okay, so that took effect. Okay, I got
and
you.
the other one adds charisma to my attack, which I believe it did there.
I got you.
Sorry, my damage roll.
Not that excuse me, attack roll.
I see. I have understanding. Okay.
So it's more like, okay, it just makes me hit better.
With a 27, yeah.
Now the second attack.
He's looking pretty hurt after that one. That hits. A 29 whoppingly smashed him.
Yeah, I'll smite again.
Me when my bad guy dies. Oh. Yeah, he's looking really hurt. He's gonna get one more turn, probably.
Yeah, if I roll the nat 20, I would have done second level smite.
Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll add a dark point.
Okay, so you go to
My
the
shield.
dark side.
Go to my dark side.
So I think that'll have to be the end of my turn.
Alrighty, it's gonna be his last turn, so... Oh, yay! He can't really move, or he gets absolutely shredded. How? Line test. Line test, please be with me. He can do it. Ha ha ha! Full win.
God damn it!
He takes that deep breath in. He's his last ditch effort. And normally the line isn't this far, but with the type of dragon that this man's is, and with his special nature, he sneezes out this massive line of acid.
Again?
He just got it back, luckily.
I remember I do have a bardic inspiration, which I will use.
Oh, there's the
D8,
nat 20 it's looking
right?
for.
There's an nat 20. Yeah, you can use it for your save as well as your AC, so you'll use that.
It's a D8, right?
Yeah, you'll succeed regardless because you need a 1. So I will untarget both of you, and then both of you will just take half of this. That's a lot of 8s.
Oh, that's 33 damage total?
Damn.
So both of you take
Fucking goddamn it!
33. 30 wounds for Mira.
That's 54 wounds to me total.
Oh, that was a massive roll, 66. Holy cow.
Which,
So,
what did I roll for my my second wind? Because I think that mattered.
I think it did. I mean, you got like 9 hit points, so... But he will use his second attack, his bite attack. He's going to attempt to take... Probably Mira's looking a little hurt, but Mira's not going to go down. He'll try to hit Dan, because Dan has done some stuff.
Pat, do you think that con save is good?
Stand up first. Yes, you needed 16.
Ah, perfect. Okay.
Does the 13 hit? Does it matter? No, 18 would hit Dan, but 13 misses. And he will stand up, so I'll take the prone off and redo it. Boop. Alright, 17 hits. So Dan will take this much piercing and acid damage. Damn. And he's gonna give you guys the soldier's salute and pass his turn. He's looking really hurt, Arendor. Oh, actually, he takes the damage from your daggers, Arendor. So go ahead and roll 64.
Oh, yes. Cloud of Dagger. Damn it.
This might actually... we'll just say it happens afterwards, in his dying breath. Oh, he's still alive. Barely.
Are you serious?
Barely. But it's your turn anyway, Arendor.
Okay.
He's looking really hurt.
Well, I'd like to deal with it. So we can use Thunderwave. Hopefully.
Nice.
Maybe I should have used Push Away, but...
Thunderwave.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thunderwave, I'd like to roll the... Wait.
Save.
You have to roll
Under.
the save first. Yes.
Yep.
Please roll that
Oh,
one.
he failed.
Look. Excellent. That means I can roll my damage now, right?
Yes, you do. And this could do it. This could do it.
Oh,
No way!
oh come on.
It does get pushed away. Right?
He does get pushed away.
Is that can we get a reaction? back?
No,
It
it's
doesn't
only if
trigger
it happens.
Willingly.
If he moves out of it's a
Okay.
willing thing.
So 1, 2, 3, 15 feet, right? He BLJ's out of there. He flies up the stairs.
I think that's
Yeah,
it
it's
then.
15.
I'll just save my ability.
Oh,
I'm
push.
assuming...
It's pushed 10 feet, so he's right there.
Yeah, 10 feet.
Okay.
I'm assuming he's dead, so I'm gonna just keep my abilities.
Yes. Mako, he's barely hanging in there. And you'll hear Specs go, "You can do it, boss!" And you're like, he's like, Specs knows that he's on death door. He's like, "I'm gonna kill the fucking guy!"
Yep. You better watch what you're saying there, Specs. Going to spear.
Savage Dominance says the new boss.
Established dominance.
I'm gonna try to cut off the tail.
Okay.
There you go.
He cut the tail off, and he just starts bleeding out of that area, and he flops to the ground. Dorgotot, the Devourer, has been defeated. You guys are out of combat. As you see, Specs immediately starts cheering. What? No boxes! The new symbols I put in for dead creature. I forgot I did that a while ago. Alrighty. So, is there anything you guys wanted to do with the body? And also in this area, you have all this treasure and gold and whatnot.
Take it all.
It all. Specs
I
will
would-
immediately
Just want to
start.
take a nap.
Specs will help start collecting some of the more prominent treasure pieces in addition to all the gold that is here for you guys. And I will throw the...
I definitely wanna investigate this dragon's body.
Okay.
I was about to say I kind of want to. Oh, hold on.
What in particular with the body?
I want to also help Mira with investigating the dragon, but also maybe like try my best to salvage his horns.
Okay. So make a nature check, and then Mira, what in particular are you attempting to garner from the dragon?
Maybe there's either any item on its person, or could be tied, or salvage any part.
I think the main thing that you would probably know and want to get is the apparatus that gives him the acid breath, which would require a little bit of dissection.
Okay, let's try that.
Is-
I'll call you back later. I'll call you back later.
So with a 13, Mako's able to harvest some horns that don't really have magical properties, but are more of collectible pieces.
Nice.
And Demira, I want you to go ahead and make a nature check.
I think I'll cast guidance on myself. That roll.
Okay.
It's a D4
Okay.
13.
It takes you quite a while, and you're digging in there and you're searching, and you're not really sure what you're looking for. And as you're cutting through, you just see acid spill onto the ground. And you have bisected through the acid sac.
Hmm.
Mira, did you want these horns? I just figured they'd prove useful. I don't have any particular use for them.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
All right, I'll take it off your hands, son. Thank you.
So, covering the items and stuff within the cave, Specs helps collect some of the more prominent magic items and handing them to you all. You will see it's about 7,000 gold pieces in total that is scattered throughout this cave. He gives you guys a cloak that looks really shiny, a mandolin, an instrument that seems to have magical runes and properties on it, 2 potions. One of the potions is One of the potions smells like vinegar and is a clear liquid, and the other potion has a clear liquid which floats on the top of the vial, has a cloudy white impurities drifting in it. So it kind of looks like clouds are floating inside of the other vial. There is a shiny ring, and the last thing that he hands you is a very elegant scroll.
Oh, that thing looks expensive.
So it will take you guys an hour to identify all of these items, which is perfect time for short rest as well. So, and Specs will say, "Here you go, bosses. Good work. That was awesome."
Very good.
So, I think Dan has the way of identifying the things, right?
Oh,
Someone had the
uh,
crystal, or the relic for identifying things. The pearl of identification. Dan has that.
Dan has it. So Dan will then step up and take the time to identify each item.
And
we can
during
start
this
with-
time, you guys will get the short rest. So if you guys want to spend hit dice, you can do that.
Start with the
I'll
mandolin.
expend hit dice, yes.
The mandolin is an instrument of the bards called the Caneth mandolin. It allows a bard that is attuned to it to gain a extra set of spells to cast. In addition, they have advantage. They can impose disadvantage when trying to charm somebody with the musical instrument.
Oh yeah, remember us because Arendor's with us. We get for every dice you roll, we get an extra
D6.
D6.
So
Dan will call out to Arendor and kind of point out and explain what this mandolin is.
that is the description for that too, Arendor, so you can read that, I think.
Yeah, let me.
It essentially gives you the spells to add to your list. That's Fly, Invisibility, Levitate, Protection from Evil and Good, Cure Wounds, Dispel Magic, and Protection from Energy.
All very good.
And then if you ever cast a charm spell on somebody with the instrument, you can give them disadvantage.
Charm spell?
Yeah, so you have like Charm Person or something like that.
Do I even have a charm spell?
I'm not sure.
I actually don't think I do. Bit of a doozy.
So, Arendor, you get the mandolin, which I don't know if you know what a mandolin is, but I will show you the picture.
It's a cooking instrument, right?
Yeah. It does really well in the kitchen. Yes.
It's good for slicing, yes. It's like a mini guitar, like an 8-string guitar.
Alright, can I drag this in my inventory or?
I will assign it through the party sheet once
Okay.
everything has it. So, which
next.
one is next then, Dan?
Let's go with the cloak. We'll just go top to bottom.
The cloak is a cloak of protection.
Ooh, very, very nice.
Nice.
Cloak of protection. I already have one attuned to me, so whoever wants to get to Mako, I'm talking as Mako. Dan will explain that this will give you a bonus to your AC and saving throws. So whoever wants it can get. Mako already has one. +1 to your AC. And saving throws?
Yeah, I don't think Dan has one either.
Does he need?
He is
Yes,
a very
he is
low
a-
AC.
And he's attuned to only 2 things so far, so we could probably give it to him.
I don't know why his AC is so high, actually.
Yeah, I think Dan could probably take the cloak of protection.
Okay.
Oh, with that.
Oh, he has the elven chain. That's why. Okay, that works. The next one,
The scroll, expensive scroll.
the expensive scroll, is a scroll of commune.
Mm.
So it lets you cast the spell commune once. Which commune is the one that lets you ask a deity, your deity, up to 3 questions. Oh. Yeah, up to 3 questions, and they answer yes or no.
Right. That's a pretty good spell. Actually, probably for the world, that's a really good spell.
Yes. One of the few
You
ways
are-
to learn stuff from this world.
We need one of our casters to learn it. I would say between Arendor and Dan.
Yeah, too bad you don't have a wizard to be able to copy the spell, but
Yeah.
Can I do some soul searching and become a wizard?
you could, but then you wouldn't be able to cast a 5th level spell. Well, you could from the scroll, but not from your book.
Fair enough.
So Arendor, get the scroll. It's a one-time use, at least.
Sure, I can take it.
Alrighty. Which one's next there? Vinny?
Take that first potion.
The one that smells like vinegar is a potion of acid resistance. Funny enough.
Nice.
Could have been useful.
It could have been used. Fulham looks like he's vulnerable to acid damage after this fight.
Nah, I'm all healed up. It just took all of my hit dice.
33 damage on a half is crazy.
Yeah, no, I think I took more damage on that attack than the one that I took full damage on previously.
I think you're right too. That's crazy.
No, it's funny because if I didn't make that save, I think that would have been nearly all of my HP. But because I did the aids, I had an extra. That I still took 2 damage on myself.
I had 11 HP left, and I'm pretty sure that I healed that much from my a second wind. So
Yeah, this dragon had something out for you, Fulham.
yeah, no, he really hated me for some reason.
No. So, who get in the potion of acid resistance? Or just give it to, like, Vader? What's this in my wallet?
I was about to say. If not him, I'll take it.
Okay.
Mako will take it.
I mean, I wouldn't mind taking it either, but
Between you guys.
I was just saying. I was just. If no one else was gonna take it, I was just gonna say to take it just because nobody else was gonna claim it.
Alright, we'll give it to full win per Moira.
look, do you want to do a roll off on a d20? Who gets higher?
Oh, yeah, he'll lose this one.
No, it's really not that big a deal.
Okay.
It's because he wants
Out
the
of
next
curiosity.
potion. What's that?
Oh,
That's because Miko wants the next potion, which is a potion of flying.
Ooh.
I'll take the potion of the acid resist. It's fine.
This one allows you to gain a flying speed equal to your walking speed for 1 hour.
holy shit! I'm gonna be fucking Super Saiyan.
Oh my god! Yeah. No, you take that.
We're going invincible here.
Breaks into a different multiverse.
No clips out of
Parallel
the map.
universe. He's in a parallel universe. And the last item is a ring of protection.
Ring of protection, same as cloak of protection.
It's just +1 to your AC, I think.
Okay.
And saving
Okay.
throws. No, it is the same, so. But you can wear both a ring and a cloak. So, Mira,
If no one else wants it, I'll take that one.
Boom. And I think this is a good spot. I will delegate out the items. You can look through those items and equip them if you want. I think most of them take a 2-minute slot. We'll take a quick bio break, get another drink, and then we'll come back for the quick part 2 of this after. As you guys you're most of the way through the day. You're probably about 2/3 of the day, and you're just entering into Lush Bloom, the swamp. You get your short rest and recovered a little bit, collected your goodies, and you can continue your travel if you would like. And Specs will say, can I come with you guys? New boss?
All of us are your new boss.
Woohoo! He grabs the drum that he was beating on. It's like a little tiny timbal drum. He picks it up and he puts it in his little bag. He goes, let's go! He walks next to Arendor. He goes, we're gonna make music!
What was the question?
He walks up next to Arendor and he says, we're gonna make music!
No, I understand what you're saying. Your mic is
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
it's
you're
cutting.
cutting out part of it.
Okay. He says, we're gonna make music, essentially.
Oh. And I pull out my lute.
He got his little drum. It's not very good what he does, but he's beating on it.
Yes. Just jamming out.
This'll work! What is that, Luz? Oh. So, you guys continuing your travel into Lush Bloom. Are you doing anything particular now that you've hit the swamp? Or the jungle-like area? More of a jungle than it is a swamp, but...
Look the map. So how far?
You are technically where that X is. That was where his den was. And you're trying to
Yeah,
go
we need
to this little
to-
town.
To Lush Bloom?
Yep. Lush Bloom is the forest, but there's a little village inside the forest, essentially.
Okay.
Let's push onward.
Alrighty. So just walking.
To the babies in the wall? What?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. I found this.
Am I missing something?
I think so. Me too. So as you guys are walking, I want everybody to make Constitution saving throws. As you guys find that the mosquitoes in here are pretty unbearable.
Well, like I'm getting stung.
Oh,
nat
2
one.
fails. Did you
Two
guys
nat
buy?
ones.
Did anyone buy the scrolls of lesser restoration?
Oh.
I mean, I can cast Lesser Restoration.
Oh, okay. So immediately, Arendor and Mako and Mira do not feel well. After you start getting feverish, you start to slow down a little bit.
Oh, they got malaria.
Pretty much. But this one might get worse, depending on how long you have it.
Worse than malaria?
You'll see. As you guys continue on, you eventually find what looks to be a small village that is kind of tucked away on this river. Let me go ahead and open up what that looks like. It is a very abandoned riverside village. As you get here, there looks to be skeletal remains of people that are scattered throughout this town. It seems to be long since abandoned. The buildings are falling apart. No one's been here to maintain it. And the first thing that you guys would notice, in addition to the skeletal remains that you end up finding from some of these residents of this place, the skeletal remains look to be malformed. Almost like the growths on some of the skeletons has misshapen their bodies. Some of the bones look unnaturally in shape, in size. Maybe a possible side effect of the wither bloom, which is the infection that you guys have. The wither blight, excuse me.
Do we know how it's contracted specifically? Is it from the mosquitoes?
The mosquitoes, yep. But the other thing you would notice, there is a number of like porcupine spines, like those long couple-inch spines that are lodged into some of the buildings. You'd see some holes that have been smashed in through some of the buildings. You see blue fur scattered throughout the town. And you hear in the distance,
I'm gonna take a look over the buildings to see if it's all empty or if people are inside.
well, you know that you are here looking for a certain individual that might still be hiding out here. I want everyone to make a investigation check as you kind of check out the town.
I'll cast guidance.
Okay.
So that it almost went to a 1 for me.
You guys all roll the same. Erendor,
Oh,
or investigation.
1. Close enough.
Okay. So you guys don't really find any signs of people, or at least none that's been here recently. Like, the signs that you see don't show any, you probably guess for at least 50 plus years, no one's been in this town. It doesn't look like anyone's lived here. Everything's covered in dust, if it hasn't been eroded or worn away from the actual jungle itself. And as you're walking through the town, it starts to get a little eerie. You hear some monkeys screaming in the distance. It starts to get quiet. You hear the trees starting to be pushed out of the way and sway. And you feel a presence that is watching you. You can feel the bloodlust in the air from whatever is watching you. You turn and look, and you don't see anything. But you can feel this dark energy weighing down on you.
Does it feel like a shadowy presence?
Shadowy, no. You think back to seeing some of those porcupine spines. And now that you guys are starting to look a little bit more, you'd see a couple blue feathers scattered throughout the town, in addition to the patches of blue fur.
Can I discern what kind of creature this fur came from?
Make a nature check.
Nature.
Yeah, this blue fur, it looks like it could be from like a monkey of some sort.
I don't know what kind though.
A pretty large monkey, maybe.
Are the porcupine spines or spikes, are those the same? Are they from the same creature or from a different creature?
Hard to tell, but you could probably assume it could be either of those cases.
Mm. I'm gonna look around to see if there's any signs of struggle or battle or fights.
Ooh, okay. Everyone give me a perception check.
Wow.
Arendor and Dan and Mira, as you get a little bit further to the west side of the town, you can see through some of the trees that there looks to be a stone-like temple in the distance. Like, fairly close, not too far. But it looks to be like some place of worship, maybe like a long since abandoned temple.
Yeah, it's nearby.
Yeah, it'd be directly to the west of town, maybe a couple 100 feet. You kind of see through the trees. Now taken away to time, like it's got vines and trees and stuff growing all throughout it. The grass is overgrown. Although some of the grass looks to have been pushed down through impressions.
Does some of us still feel the sickness from these mosquitoes?
Oh, yes, you do. And at this point, it's only been a couple hours. So it's still bad, but it's not gotten worse progressively yet.
Do I feel like lesser restoration or cure wounds or some lower level?
You would assume that it'd
Doing
have
that-
to be at least lesser restoration at this point.
Okay.
It's not missing hit points. It is an infection. It is a disease. That what 3 of you are wrought with.
Is there any way to slow the infection? Maybe buy more time.
Make a nature or make a medicine check.
I'll cast guidance on Fulwin. Take a roll of D4.
You're thinking this seems to be like one of those things you probably either need medicines for, making medicine, or just curing it yourself. Or it's more of those things where you kind of just be preventative in the first place. You have to do whatever you can to keep the mosquitoes away. But once you have it, there's nothing off the top of your head that you could think that immediately slows it without crafting medication that targets it exactly.
But so the longer we're here, though, it's possible that we all eventually get infected then?
You would assume only a couple of you have been starting to get sick already. The rest of you have not. So either your body is immune at this point, or you have gotten lucky enough to not have been infected by a mosquito.
Yeah, I was just kind of wondering if this is going to be a couple of hours have passed, make another check.
I guess you'll see.
Okay. So then, how many times can you cast Lesser Restoration?
Right now I can only cast it one time until a long rest.
Okay, and who are the ones that are currently sick?
Mira, Arendor, and Mako.
Well, then I think you should use Lesser Restoration on yourself to make sure that you're still okay. Because if something happens to you, then we have no way of protecting ourselves from this.
All right, so if that is what y'all wish, I'll do it then. So I'll use my second level spell slot for now and cast lesser restoration on myself.
Okay. You have successfully removed the Wither Blight from yourself. You immediately start to not feel feverish anymore. You start to get your energy back.
Oh, I feel much better again.
And as you guys kind of see this massive temple that you kind of walk over towards, there is a clearing that looks like a larger creature has waded through here, leaving trails of that bluish fur and feathers. Some spines in the distance mounted into the wall, which would further make you believe that it's probably from the same creature. Whatever that creature is, you seem to be getting closer and closer to maybe its dwelling space. because it starts to be more prominent of seeing these signs of this creature. And this is the direction that you probably would have heard the loud thudding and screeching of a monkey. At this point, it's also starting to get fairly dark, since it has been a full day of travel to get here, in addition to the rest that you took in searching the town. You can see up
Town
straight
seems
through the
abandoned,
skies.
right?
The town is completely abandoned, yep.
So from the
Go ahead.
from the map, is this like a fishing village?
It appears to have been. But this is
Are
the
th-
interesting part, because when you get to the temple appears to be a temple of harvest.
Okay.
Which is not
The
native.
question I was wondering is, are there fishing nets?
Ooh, probably not any that would be... Like, if they were laid out, they would be eroded by now.
Okay.
And you'd probably see some that are decayed from time.
I was thinking if we could, if we wanted to take a rest, trying to put up like bug nets of some kind, keep them off of us.
Fireworks, typically, too. With smoke.
True.
You could also make a nature check, too, because there is things called citronella and things like that. The plants that actually grow, and when burned, they keep mosquitoes away.
Yeah, if we can find some way to protect us, then we'll heal, and I'll be able to revive, cure up the rest of our friends.
Wait, do we still feel like we're being watched?
You do.
I'm going to point that out to the group, and I'm going to say they haven't attacked yet.
I think I'll cast Divine Sense.
I'll use that.
60 feet, right?
Yeah.
What does it alert to again?
So I know the
Hallow, undead, fiend, celestial, or undead. None of those. The ground that you are standing on is hallowed. This
Remind me again,
temple.
what was Hallow mean?
It's religiously protected. It's kind of like a sacred, divine area, essentially. It's been protected by the gods.
Okay.
Consecrated would be it is then wrought with destruction and demonic energy or whatever. But in this grounds of this ruins, you do see that there has been some movement of some degree. You probably see some larger tracks that lay on some of the untouched concrete of this massive stone temple, which I'll have to get a picture for next time. In peering into some of the hallways, you can see it's dark and leads out into a giant opening chamber where the sunlight can cut through, but at this point it's moonlight. So you can see some of the moonlight cutting into this central courtyard area, and there does look to be a couple of vials tucked into, like it's a couple of vials placed in a like satchel that is just seated in the middle of this temple. There's no bodies or anything, just this, it's kind of like a purse, like a satchel, that has these vials sticking out of it, directly in the center of this ruin/temple, with the moonlight beating down, hitting on it perfectly. What you guys doing?
So this was a temple for harvest.
Seems to be. Or a god of harvest. Something along those lines. But you would have noticed there's not much agriculture happening around here. And you would know that on this island in general, there's only one area that is heavily known for agriculture, and that is Bountifield, which is to the north of you guys. But
is there any like dais or anything with any gods, any imagery or anything like that?
you wouldn't see any imagery. It'd almost be like praying to an unknown deity and getting answers back. And it's merely the principles and the concepts. You'd probably see imagery of like harvesting crops, runic symbols detailing conjuration of food, and other sorts of enchantments of the earth and the land to provide better harvest. But nothing deistic, essentially.
And then, do we still feel like even over here in this temple, do we still feel like we're being watched?
Yes. And I think you'd get that feeling even more so now.
I'm gonna look around, study my surroundings, see if I see anybody peeking around the corner, or if I maybe sense something nearby. And where I guess I'm gonna try to see if I can discern where they are in relation to our party.
Okay. Make a perception check.
See
We'll
what
say you
my-
guys are kind of in the front part of the temple at this point. So you can see into the middle of the temple. And it's kind of like an open courtyard. There's not a lot of places to really hide. The courtyard is flanked by two stone buildings on either side that lead into this open central courtyard area. As you're looking around, you just don't see anything. You see a lot of signs of fighting or action, leaving these same signs that you've seen elsewhere in the village here. But the main thing that does stand out to you is those vials inside the satchel.
I will. We'll look for traps.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
I'll cast guidance on Mako.
You get an extra d4.
Yeah, it probably won't help.
Any little bit helps. It's the degree of success.
Hey,
8's better than 4. You're looking around. You don't see any wires. You don't see any footprints. You don't see any bear traps embedded into the grass. You're not really seeing anything in particular. You just see, just almost perfectly, that collection of goods is being beamed on by the moonlight through the center courtyard.
that's what I'm afraid of. Mira, have you detected anything with your sense? Divine sense?
Nothing of the sort. Oh, this seems to be hollow ground, and do I feel that this hollow ground is more towards that temple?
Yes.
Yeah, and I point that out to Mako and the others.
I will approach the goods.
Okay. As you get closer, I want you to make one last perception check.
I just want to get close and look. I don't want to touch anything just yet.
As you approach, you end up seeing, it's almost very difficult. You'd probably be like within a couple of feet of that satchel at this point. And inside this courtyard, the grass is standing up tall. It's not disturbed, except for one spot. You see a heavy depression of some of the grass, like partway across the room, almost unnaturally.
As in something invisible is standing there.
Most likely. And
That's a
this
problem.
depression, the reason you probably notice it a little bit more, it's about 10 feet wide.
Oh. What?
I think as you have
What?
that reaction, it's going to drop its disguise for a moment. We'll get one look at the creature, and then we'll pick it up next session. This is going to be the creature that you see.
Wait, Chimera?
Oh, shit.
Manticore? Not Manticore.
Chimeras?
No,
It's
worse.
kind of like a mix of a chimera. There's the blue feathers that you noticed. It has this like werewolf-like face. It has these spines of a stegosaurus / porcupine on its tail. It can channel energy in its hands with these wings of a rock. And it can turn invisible. But the main thing that you would recognize, around its neck appears to be this arcane rune-like necklace. And in this moment, this is the only person that you have seen, or individual, or creature. And I think in a snap moment, you would recognize that that is the key. And that is where we're going to pick it up next time.
That is what?
The key. The key to the underwater ruins.